Hi all, welcome back to Julie's Keto Journey. To my subscribers, I would like to thank you for always supporting my channel. I appreciate all of your comments and like on my channel. To my newbies, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment so you won't miss my new videos every week. Also, share this video to your family and friends so they can eat delicious meals and lose weight at the same time. When I started my keto lifestyle, people told me that sweet dessert is no longer an option. In fact, other than store-bought mediocre dry sweet, there isn't anything else for me. I love cake, especially tart cake. Since I cannot find my keto tart cake, I have to make my own. Hence, this is my very own keto cheese tart cake. This creamy, silky, and buttery cake is just the perfect one for me. The fusion of savory cheese, butter, and just the perfect amount of sweetness make this cake a must have to every ketoers. So, without any further ado, let's put your apron on. Keep on watching. Bye bye.